So today is May 20th, and I wanted to show how these people put WASP in my bedroom. And all these WASP activities started right after 2014 when Jehovah's Witnesses started to come to my house. They took my handwritten name and they left. And for 2 straight years, they came to my house. And I had no clue what witchcraft or black magic was back then. But so that is one. Then I have the other one is hiding right there. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that over there? Okay. Yeah. I can lift this. So yeah, that's the second one, and the third one is underneath this. I just placed this thing. Let me see if I can. Oh, right here. That's the third one. Okay, and the fourth one is actually in this fireplace. It's like right inside. Okay, so anyways, I'm not gonna show that right now, but this is how it's so bizarre that my door, all these doors remains closed. Okay, and even I closed the vent on my side. Okay, this is closed. Okay, yeah, we just kept this vent open here, but that's it. But we never had these kind of activities ever. um it's only when these people started to have witchcraft activities in I was getting extreme, meaning extreme witchcraft activities, weird witchcraft, and it was all as a part of dictation to punish me, to humiliate me, to make me feel guilty. Like, all my video recordings are all about making me feel guilty. It's all about making me humiliate about every single thing. It's all about dictation. You don't do this, you don't do that. And slavery programming, misogyny. That is what Ascension Avatar.com, Lisa Renee talks about. That is the same thing Montauk.net guy talks about, that these people need to humiliate, make people feel guilty. That is exactly what Dr. Robert Duncan, CIA guy, talks about, that they make the target feel guilty and ashamed and about every single thing they do. And in that moment, they will panic, they will start making irrational decisions, they will start to get irritated. And yeah, they have done all these things with me. Back then I had no clue what was going on. They used to use from gang stalking to helicopters to ambulance sirens, to raving of the engines, to all these weird insect activities, to cuts on my body. Like I just showed you how today they gave me a cut here, right? I showed you in my previous video. It's much clearer. This is a grainy video here, so I won't be able to show here. But yeah, I just showed you how they gave a cut on the, usually they have stopped giving me cuts on my body. But yeah, occasionally they will give, like, because yesterday I was talking about cuts, so they always want to synchronize something. Okay, so yeah, they immediately gave me cut today. So what they did when I came home, yeah, prepared I prepared food for my father-in-law. Okay, uh, and surely and initially when I said that, I'll make this Indian tortilla bread, and like Indian tortilla that we make, and the curry I had prepared. So what happened was, when I actually went to roll out the tortilla, I didn't, we have like 2-3 different kinds of tortilla that we make. And so the name that I said, I wasn't making that particular one, and I just made another one, which is, much softer. It just turns out to be softer one. So immediately these people started to give me, like little bit of pain in my abdomen and zapping on the right side of my brain, while I was making. Oh, they actually pulled my eardrum twice. They had stopped giving me this eardrum pull for past few days, but today they gave me. It was subtle. It wasn't too strong or too intense. It was subtle. But yeah, they did pull, like for a fraction of a second twice. They did. While I was making that tortilla, so they wanted to make issue about it, and so they made it. Why? Oh, you said this, but you're cooking this. Oh, that's it. Then when I was washing the the same vein, and even the other curry that I prepared for him, they again wanted to make issue. They gave very subtle, very subtle. I don't know why they are zapping my vagina right now as I'm speaking, but yeah, they are zapping my vagina. So they gave me very subtle. Um, oh, I know why they are zapping most likely. Whenever I cook something that say they like or something, because I this the vegetable that I cook for him, it is something not new but not usually I cook. It's like rare thing I cook. So I don't know. They like it. So probably they are zapping my vagina. If they like something, they zap my vagina. Okay. So, anyways, let's move on to what I was saying. So while I was washing the utensils, they gave me like the same subtle pain on the right side of my abdomen. For like say my hubbies, I had made you know I don't you remember in my previous video I told you how, like today is Saturday, and so he works at the hospital. So in the daytime I went to give him lunch and dinner, because the hospital is really far, 40 minutes go, go there, 40 minutes come back. So anyways, I had prepared that, and so I don't know, these people like very light here and there, they kept giving me this pain in my abdomen, little zap here and there on my on the right side of my head. So whatever utensils I pick up, say the dough in which I made, the container in which I made that dough, so they made a little bit there. Then the tortilla in which I made, so they made again when I went to wash that, they made a little bit there. Then it's the same saga that just continues every single day, right? Why you cook the, then when I was drinking milk, I was drinking milk. Now these people even want to so I was just having a thought, because I watched this Dr. Berg's video and he talks about iron and all that. So I was just thinking about how after I drink milk, I'm not having any other food that would like block iron for almost next day. So so that it might help to bring up my iron level. I was just thinking all that, and so I don't know, these people started to like zap my brain and no give me like a pain, that needle pain in the right side of my abdomen. So yeah, this is the BS at whatever I'm thinking. I showed you how targeted individual, like the Quora website, just the video today that I uploaded, May 20th videos. Well, I uploaded on May 20th, but I think, yeah, today only I recorded that. Yes, it is May 20th video. And I show, it's I think 56 minutes video that I've uploaded. In that I've shown how Quora's website, like all these other people were talking, like they do all these, they read the mind of the target, and then they uh, they will put some thoughts in target's head, or they will actually communicate with the target for whatever target has done, and then target will respond back, and so they will then respond accordingly. This is exactly what's going on with me. That is, I said that in that video. So they just now gave me shooting needle pain in the right side of my abdomen as I'm speaking. So um that is exactly what's happening to me. I've been saying, right? So, oh, you're gonna cook this, okay, then we're gonna zap here, you're gonna so okay, so what I do, you're gonna zap, so okay, I'm gonna go and make a video there to expose you that, oh, you just zapped me like this, okay, in my brain or in my vagina, or you just give me a muscle twitch, or you just flickered my eyelids, or you started to give me that that no, like it's like the not like see, like very kind of sound that they keep giving me in my ear. I don't know if, I don't know even how to express that, but anyways, so from the 2 years that they were giving me from last night, entire morning they gave while I was cooking lunch and dinner for my hubby. Then when I went to drive, that's when they stopped giving me in the left ear, and then after a while they stopped giving me in the right ear, and so I had nothing. And anyways, I had songs going on, but even after I parked, I noticed that I'm not having as much of that sound going on. Then when I came back, there was nothing much. It was only the right one was going on, but very subtle. And then I came home, then I was cooking my food. I already told you how they had helicopter pass by. Then they gave me a zap on the right side of my head, like started to press and little bit of abdomen thing, and then the cut on my thing. All this was done in the afternoon. Why? To make issue about yesterday's dinner, because I already explained all that in that 56 minutes video, so I'm not going to repeat that. um yeah, so after all that, oh yeah, by the way, when I was I told you in that previous video that I wanted to wash the bathroom, right? So when I went to wash the bathroom, the very first thing I did was, I have this disinfectant like spray bottle. And I was, before I start to clean everything, I was actually uh, soaping that soaping in the sense, like, I was cleaning the bottle itself from outside, because I always feel like the bottle itself might be dirty, and I don't want to touch that dirty bottle and then start cleaning. I just don't feel it right. So anyways, the moment I started to do that, these people started to give me shooting needle pain in the right side of my abdomen. Oh, no, 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 you don't wash the bottle. Then I was doing the same thing. I had this hand wash, like it's a pump, a hand soap. And so I was washing this entire bottle with the soap itself, like. So I don't know, they wanted to make issue again, they did it. Then I'm washing the sink, that again they gave me this so they were continuously, like, they want to make issue about every single thing I do, right? And so they're giving me shooting this pain in the right side of my abdomen. Oh, you don't do this, you don't do that, right? Same thing, same BS is going on. Anyway, so I finished cleaning that, and then what happened? Yeah, and then I came here, I saw this wasp, and so that was about it. But yeah, all of this, a lot of my time was wasted. Like I said, I had to make this 56 minutes video, then I have to upload it, I have to transfer the videos. All of this is so time consuming that if I would have started my, cleaning my bathrooms earlier, I would have actually completed. I have like 2 bathrooms to complete, so I would have completed, but I couldn't because my hubby came home. And he was here for only 1.5 hour. He had to go back because he got called again. um, but yeah, so you never know what's going to happen. But had I you know I'm sure that if nothing, no targeting was going on, then in my usual normal life I would have started to clean my bathrooms much earlier, because that was my plan. But these people ruined it by giving all these cuts and all these pain and helicopters and this and that. So I had to like stop and record all this, because I don't get much time to do all this while my mother-in-law is here, because I'm like constantly just, I don't get this privacy or something to do all these kind of thing. And like today my hubby is not here, so I'm having this time to do all this, or else I would be still making their dinner right now. I'll be cleaning all the dishes, and by the time, and then I'll be serving something in the night, and it just takes a lot of my time. So anyways, yeah, this is the BS they do. And I already explained, I exposed how Robert Duncan was talking about these targeted individuals. Their ultimate goal is to get rid of us, right? um, but Dr. Richard Boylan already said that we star seeds are the threat to UFO cabal. Now, what is a UFO cabal? Like I said, UFOs are nothing but fallen. Well, I have seen real UFO, okay, and that is like most likely a military craft. So because there are no aliens. So I'm talking about like the lights that people see, and they call it UFO. Okay, I'm talking about those lights. And Robert Duncan himself has explained in on YouTube videos that the light, they have the technology to ionize some particles, some photons in the air, and it will light up, and people will think, oh look, there's a UFO, and they can even make it move, make those photons move, like, or the light move in a way it feels like the UFO has just zapped away. You know so he was talking about this technology, that they have this technology, so they are just fooling people. There are no UFO. He himself is saying that. And anyways, but according to Almas Jacob, these UFOs that people see, like in the form of firewall or these lights, or even the steel ones, I don't know, stainless or some metal ones. He says that these fallen angels, or the jinn and demons, they are shapeshifters, so they can literally manifest into different objects, or different objects. So now they are just giving me little bit shooting needle pain in my pelvic area, right pelvic area. Okay, so probably they want to say no, no, that's not true, or don't disclose that. They want to say either or thing. I'm not sure exactly what they want to say, but that's the line. That's the signaling they are giving me. So whatever it is, at the end of the day, it's fake. Either be it the fake, the photons thing that Dr. Robert Duncan is talking about, or the shape shifting of all these fallen angels and jinn and demons, that people see in the sky. um, so yeah, so anyways, coming back to that topic of why this UFO cabal, or the Illuminati cabal, Freemasonic cabal, why they consider us a threat. Because let's say we are from Jesus Christ bloodline, we are the pure soul, we have the God and source energy within us, the source consciousness, as Darlington Moses talks about, or as Lisa Rene talks about. Now, don't forget, Lisa Rena herself has said that she's getting all the downloads from all these aliens, okay, or all these interdimensional entities. She has been contacted. Now, who are these interdimensional entities? They are nothing but jinn and demons. So, if some jinn and demons is contacting her, like, I can say, oh, I'm getting all these downloads, electric shock and this twitch and these insects and this, I'm getting all these signals from God, from interdimensional entities or from aliens. No, 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 no. That's not true. All these being done by these very government who are involved in pure witchcraft. um, okay, so let's move on to Lisa Rayner, what she was saying. Oh, she's getting downloads and she's been contacted. But if she's getting contacted, I'm sure while she's exposing a lot of truth in her thing, where she's saying, yeah, there is satanic ritual abuse is going on, child sacrifice is going on, human sacrifice is going on, um, misogyny is going on. They want to keep their patriarchal um, stuff, to keep leeching energy for their archons, for their reptilians and greys. She talks about all that energy harvesting. And the same thing Darlington Moses talks about, that we, the star seeds, have all the source and consciousness energy. So our energy needs to be harvested for the archons, for the reptilians, for the greys. Okay, and there is no grays and reptilians, so they're all jinn and demons. The entities whom they keep summoning, just like Aleister Crowley did in 1904. He summoned a demon, and the demon himself said, oh, today they call us angels and demons, and tomorrow they will call us something else. Yeah, so today they gave them a nice name called alien. So what is an alien? It's a lie, and the spelling itself tells you it's a lie. So anyways, um yeah, so basically we starseeds are a threat to this UFO cabal, because in on the Quora website they were saying we are the truthers, we stand for justice. And that is the problem these people have, like, we are from Jesus Christ bloodline, and the way Jesus Christ was persecuted, we people are being persecuted for every single thing we do in our lives. Right, we are being literally restricted here and there, like I said, how they play games even in the restaurants. Wherever I go, they want to play all these street theaters, these games, restrict us from some food, or from some entrance somewhere, or even they do the same thing even in my house. Like, say I prepared a small meal for myself, and yet these people wanted to make issue for that. And even though I was eating for myself at 3 p.m., the lunch, these people, yeah, so of course they have no mercy, obviously, and they are not here for me or anything. So even then they want to make issue of so much issue. Now they are giving me shooting needle pain in the right side of my abdomen. So yeah, these people want to give so much torture even while I'm cooking my food. So they will not even let me eat my food properly. Okay, that much of the energy leaching and humiliation and torture, physical, mental, every. And that is what Robert Duncan said, that if from mental torture the target does not commit suicide or kill himself or is not assassinated, then they start to use, not Robert Duncan, it was some other guy who was saying, then they start using V2K and other technologies to get rid of the target. So they have already started, like for example, since evening they have started to give me these this ringing in my right side of my ear. Okay, and guess what, they've stopped left on the left side since that morning time. Okay, when I was heading out to give lunch and dinner to my hubby, yeah, ever since they stopped the left side. So they start whenever they want, they stop whenever they want, they do the high pitch sound so much that they wake me up at night with these sounds. And even in Quora, they were saying that how with the V2K that they give, or sorry, the ringing that they give, it, because it is artificially done, the targeted individuals do not only hear in their both ears, but they literally hear in their cranial, in their head region. And that is exactly what I was saying. I had not even read that Quora up until today when I made this video, 56 minutes video on May 20th. uh, uh, so, and I told you how I was getting these ear ringing 5-6 days ago, or a week ago, when we right after I took my mother-in-law to that hearing center. And then after that, these people started to give me to synchronize and super interrogate and humiliate and that guilt and all that for that purpose. um and in that initial video, I think it's of May, what I forgot the date, what date it was, but yeah, it was like 5-6 days ago I made that video. And it is about 5-6 days ago. And in that video I clearly said that not only in both the ears I'm hearing, but also in entire head region I can hear this humming sound. I don't know how to describe that sound, but it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of yeah, humming sound. Or he, I don't know. I can't describe that sound, but yeah, you get, it's kind of ringing sound. Okay. So yeah, that was it for now. They've been a little quiet. Okay, they're not too much right now, but we'll see what goes on.